Happy Monday. How many degrees you said it is outside? It's showing 41 degrees this morning. I'm headed to work. Fallon's headed to school. I just wanted to get on here and just, who put a bucket in the dang on middle of the road? I got on here to just tell y'all to stay prayed up and be productive today. Try to be kind, try to be patient with people. We don't know what people are going through. I've been really in a rage lately. Last week I had a patient complain on me. Literally did everything that I should have done that I was supposed to do for this patient, and they complained on me as if I didn't do enough. And it's been on my mind ever since. And me being in the medical field as long as I've been in the medical field for like, Fallon's what, 12? I've been in the medical field for like 13, 14 years. So by now I should be able to just, but you know, when you do everything that you can and then it's still not enough for somebody, or somebody still finds a way to try to blame you for something, it can be really, really frustrating. And it's been on my mind since then, and that was last week. I think last Thursday. So I just decided this morning to just let that go and pray about it and just find peace with it. And I know God will give me peace with it. I mean, I guess he already has, because so the word of this morning is just to stay positive. Do the best that you can for people. If it's still not enough, it's okay. Some people are just going through things to where they can't do anything but be negative. They can't do anything but, I mean, they can do something better than that, but their flesh is telling them to be negative. Their flesh is telling them to do whatever it is that they're doing to you. It's not them. It might be a spirit on them, for all you know. So yeah, I watched the video today, and what's the lady name? LaShawn Pace. She's one of the Pace sisters. She was basically, she's passed now, I think, based on the comments. But she was on there talking about like how we need to dedicate more time to prayer, and how we can't pick God up when we need something, or, which I already know that. I know that. She said, which I did read in the Bible, it does say that her mom used to pray for hours. You're supposed to pray for hours. Well, God, if you can dedicate 3 hours to TV, or, you know, however long to your phone, you should dedicate that amount of time. You should be able to dedicate that long of a time to God, which I agree. But sometimes, and I'm not downing what she's saying, because like I said, I've seen it in the Bible, but praying, yes, God responds, but he doesn't respond with a voice right then and there most of the time. But when I pray, I don't hear him talking back to me. So sometimes that can be, you know, sitting there on your knees and praying for hours. She said her mom would pray until she was sweating. Me on my knees praying for hours is like, it's kind of hard to do that when God is not directly talking back. So you kind of, it gets to a point where it's like, what can you say for hours? You of course thank him for what you have, what he's done for you, waking you up. So many things to thank him for. But it's kind of hard in my mind to drag that out for hours. One day I'll get there. But for right now, I just can't see. I'm not at the point. Maybe I'm just not at the point yet that I can visualize me on my knees for hours praying to God. Because the relationship that we have right now, I just want to freely talk, but I don't want to say the wrong thing, and I don't want to insult God. I really don't want to insult God. But where we are right now, I thank him for what he's done. I ask him for guidance through whatever it is that I'm going through. I talk to him throughout the day. But I can't imagine what I would be talking about on my knees for hours. Like, I just can't see it. If you're talking to God for hours at a time, let me know. Because I would like to know what it is that you're saying for hours. I know it's hard to believe, but this wig is the same red wig that I had on the other day. Yesterday, actually. This is the same red wig that I had on last. It's still reddish, but it's not like bright red like it was. Working in the corporate world with other races, sometimes it can kind of feel like I don't want to be, which I already have these, and I'm sure that they're like, what the hell, why does she have green nails? But I don't want to stand out like that. I don't want to not look professional. I don't want to run the risk of anybody coming up to me and saying anything about my level of professionalism, because I always try to be professional. So if it's something that I just even for a minute think, somebody could be thinking that red is a bit much for the office. Just that crossing my mind, and that's a possibility that somebody could be thinking that, it pushed me to dye this wig brownish or blackish or whatever. It's still reddish, but it's not bright red. So that's what I did. It's the same wig. Honestly though, it still has the same body. It's still soft. What's going on with the light? But I just decided to just tone it down a little bit. What did I say this morning? What? Let me calm my voice down. Let me just breathe, bro. I'm literally like on the brink of like tears. Today has just been like the worst morning. Like soon as I pulled up to work, like my whole energy just changed. And I probably should have prayed right in there, especially since I was just saying you really need to pray. But I get inside of work. I'm on my break right now. I get inside of work and my energy is just like off. Like I'm just annoyed, and then like the more I don't want to talk to people, the more people are talking to me. And it's just like my energy was just a mess. I really was like, when I go in, I'm going to get some coffee or whatever. I tried twice to get coffee. I tried to go up to the coffee machine that we have at the office and get coffee. Twice I turned away. So I don't know if that was just like I don't know. I don't want to say God, because that might be being too deep, like about some coffee, but something was turning me away from me getting coffee. I went up one time, one of my coworkers was there, and it's like a small little, it's a big break room that we have, but the area where the coffee is kind of like in a corner next to the fridge. So I went in there, I tried to get coffee. One of my coworkers is there like warming up her breakfast or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll just come back when she's done or whatever. So I go to my desk, I pull my patients or whatever. Maybe like an hour or two later, I go back and I try to get coffee again. This time, the ultrasound girl is there. So I'm like, dang, like she's over there warming up her little snack or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'll come back. I go back to my desk. Maybe an hour later, I go back and try to get coffee. This time, I get the coffee. Why did this coffee... Why did this coffee spill all over me, all over my desk, all over my paperwork, all over my calendar, all over the floor? The coffee went inside my cabinets, all over my chair. And I don't have a chair that you can wipe down like a plastic chair. I have a cloth chair. Like it has a cloth seat on it. So now my chair is ruined with brown coffee. I don't know if it's the energy that I put out when I came in and I wasn't really feeling, you know, upbeat. I don't know if it's that or what, but the energy of today is just donezo. Like, I'm just done. When these patients are done, I am going home. I am done. Look what I got on. You can't see me. Let me get out. I wonder if you can see me over the steering wheel. You can't see me over the steering wheel. Oh my God. I'm unscrewing the camera so you can see. Look what I got on. You probably can't tell that this is totally different color. Wow, that's crazy how you can't tell this is a totally different color. I guess just because the light from the car is like, I don't know. But this is my blue that I had on. You can see it better here, a little bit better. This is what I have on for the bottoms. One of the PAs went over to the hospital and got me some hospital scrubs. And honestly, I'm not even embarrassed. I'm just agitated. Like, this can't be nothing but the devil. Like, it can't be nothing but the devil. Like, soon as I sit up here and give a little speech this morning about staying positive, yada, 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 I end up having a day like this. I'm so tired of him. Satan, you really need to find you something else to do. Like, for real. You need to find you something to do. Bad. Go play with somebody else. Okay? Go play with somebody else. Leave me alone, for real. I'm not getting ready to let you ruin my day. It ain't gonna happen. And look at my hair. It doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered at all. Today is going to be a good day. Whether you like it or not. Satan. I almost cried. Just because I was just so frustrated. And it don't take much for me to cry anyway. I almost cried. But I'm not getting ready to let you have that. No. I'm not getting ready to let you have it. I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to have me a good day. Well, a good rest of my day. And I'm just going to make the best of the rest of the day. Like, I'm not getting ready to let you mess with me like that. I'm not getting ready to let you have me going bananas and going berserk. I'm not getting ready to do it. And I damn sure ain't about to cry. I'm not going to do it. My scrubs is already a donezo, so I'm not finna harp on that. I'm just going to just do the best that I can the rest of the day. So that's what's going on with me. And right now I'm just out in the parking lot just taking a breather. Then on top of that, another thing. I kept getting these calls. I kept getting these calls from like random people like, hello, is this Asia? Yada, yada, yada. Like, I saw your picture. Day before yesterday, I got a call from somebody named Lulu talking about he saw my picture. Today, while I'm at work, I get a call from another number talking about something. Was that bugs that you were eating? Is this Asia? Like, literally, I could tell it was like an older white guy. I'm like, how did you get my number? The guy say, it's on Facebook. It's on your profile. I go, look. Sure enough, my number is on Facebook. When the fuck did I author... When did I authorize Facebook to have my number posted on the website? When did I authorize that? When? I never not once authorized for my number to be online. Never. I've never. I don't know if I put my number on there at some point to like, you know, the two-factor code or whatever that you can get. Like if you lose your password, you can use your number to remind you. I don't know if at some point I put my number on there so I could get a reminder of my password. Like I forgot my password type of deal. I'm not really sure. But it was on there. And then when I went to delete the number, it said that. It said like, are you sure you want to delete the number because you'll no longer have like your two-factor authentication. How you say it? Authentication. Two-factor code to help with like your security. Some shit like that. Something like that. And I'm guessing that's when I put my number there. But I still didn't put my number private. That was for me to get my password. Why is my number online? Facebook really about to piss me off. They really, really tried it. So I removed my number because I'm like, this is just too much, bro. And it was on Instagram too. Because you know they like connected. Facebook, Instagram is like connected. So I had such pretty curls today. This morning I woke up, I curled my hair so pretty. It was like, it was given. Now I look like fucking... now I look like Money Mike. And I'm just not into it. What is this? Ah! So I'm finally off work. You know what? My hair actually doesn't look that bad. It did get rained on because, as you can see, oof, from my window, it is raining. So my hair does look a little crazy, but it's not as bad as I thought it was in the garage. My day did get better once I got inside and, you know, just kind of just put a good energy or put a better energy out. I'm headed home right now. Am I gonna vlog the rest of the day? Probably not, because at this point I just need to just restart. I kind of think I'm gonna call out tomorrow, but I'm not really sure. I just have to see how I'm feeling in the morning. But I think I just need a reset and I'm gonna open it when I get in the house. There you go. Thank you. Listen, I got me a new wig.
Crispy chicken, lettuce, 3 cheeses, ranch dressing wrapped up in the tasty.
Yeah, I don't know what the kick is with jalapenos lately. Jalapenos going with everything these days. Everything. Never mind the way I'm looking. I'm being completely transparent.
What's that?
That mean like you showing the real, like you ain't putting on.
Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Crispy chicken. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Please stop.
Crispy chicken, ranch dressing wrapped up in a tasty flour.
A high school classmate invited me to Rio this Sunday. She said it's supposed to be lit. That's the word she used. He said she reserved a section. She said Sundays be the lit day. So me and my sister gonna go to Rio on a Sunday and see what's going on. How long it took you to cook this? Cause I was asleep.
But like, ooh.
I'm gonna cut that out. Continue on. I really broke the knife. It's never that deep. Like, how did I even do that? You said what?
When did we you know what time we got back from church?
I don't even remember. I know we got out at like almost 1. It was like 1 o'clock.
Maybe like 2.
It took longer than an hour.
Yeah, it did. Maybe like 2 or 3 hours, maybe. And then it was done, but I had to like reheat it because it was a little cold.
Darling, you just cooked your first meal.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I know I said I wasn't gonna vlog no more today, but I'm home. I'm a little bit more whole. I mean, a little bit more relaxed. So I got on here to give y'all an update. Today was a day. Today was a day.
Okay, but before y'all go, I gotta tell y'all something.
Oh my god.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce.
Oh no! Good morning, guys. Well, afternoon. I got a couple errands to run today. Remember, I got this funky ass ticket. I'm going to the DMV so I can pay this little $10. He said if I take this ticket up here to the DMV and prove to them that I have my license, which I found my card, that all I have to do is pay $10 and then they'll get rid of the ticket. So I'm gonna go up here and see what's going on with that. Wait a damn minute, I have to go to the courthouse? I thought I would be able to just go to the oh my freaking gosh. I thought I could just go to the DMV. Oh, my throat itchy.
I was asking if you were tucked already. I can get 5 minutes of your time. I don't know what autocorrect is on. Clearly on straight bullshit.
Yeah, because autocorrect, when he sent this message, autocorrect definitely said, you already? Can I get 5? So I said, huh? I don't even want to say that word no more, but the F word, am I F word already? What the hell? So I guess he meant tucked. I low-key feel like he did that on purpose. No, he didn't do that on purpose, because that wouldn't even make no sense. I don't know. I just always expect the worst from men, because they just so sexually driven. My mama sent me that. She said memories. I knew I should have brought them freaking quarters. I got so many quarters on my dresser. I knew I should have brought them, because you need quarters for the dang on for the courthouse. Oh my gosh. I don't have no quarters. Maybe I could find a little parking space, or what do you call it? A meter that nobody ain't really paying attention to, like kind of ducked off a little bit. We gonna see what's going on. I messed around and made the wrong turn, but I'm getting ready to pass this homeless shelter. Every time I pass it, like when I'm going to work at the jail, I hate to see it. I can't even imagine like living on the street. Like I am so blessed. A lot of us are so blessed. We don't give God enough credit for just that. Like, you literally get to go into a home, sleep on a bed with sheets, and you can adjust your air conditioner or your heat or whatever the case may be. These people don't have that. When it's cold outside, they're literally sleeping on the pavement. That's mind-blowing to think about. Like, I couldn't imagine. I can't even imagine. Like, day to day, you wake up, you go through your days, and you wake up every day outside. I hate to see it. On another hand, it's just like, it's very humbling, and it keeps me grounded, and it ensures that I remember how blessed I am and how much I owe to God. And I just pray for them. I just pray that the people that live outside and don't have shelter and don't have food, that one day they'll come out of that, and it won't be like that forever. Because God's big enough to do anything. And for whatever reason they're out there, whatever God has planned that he sees fit for them to be out there, it's just a journey. It's just a journey for them to get whatever it is that God has planned, or get to wherever it is God is trying to send them to. Right? Right. I don't have to question. So, I'm almost to this courthouse. I hope I can just find like a little ducked off meter, because it is a weekday, so I know they do have those people riding around, making sure the meters are full. Do they have that? Do they have the people that walk around and make sure the meters are paid, and like people are not parked illegally or whatever? I think they do downtown. I'm pretty sure they do, but I don't know for sure. Okay. Oh, look. Okay. Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to me right here. Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to me. I found a little space. Okay. All right. What if they be like, absolutely no cameras, ma'am? I hope not. because I would hate to have to walk all the way back to my damn car. I think when I get to the doors, I'm just gonna put my goddamn camera up. I'm glad I brought my bag. Somebody gonna let me cross the street? Let me cross. Thank y'all. Hope I don't be in here a long time, because it's a little bit more packed than I was expecting. So I guess I'm gonna shut this camera off, because like I said, I don't want to risk them telling me that I can't have it or that I can't even bring it in the building. So let me just put it in my purse and close it up. We'll just see what happens. So honestly, I had a feeling, so I just had a little tit for tat with an officer, a JSO officer, and the freaking security people at the courthouse, in the courthouse, you know, the people that check your bags and stuff. Like, okay, yes, I kind of like felt in my spirit like, are they gonna let me take it in? But like, I was split. First of all, I went through the little thing, and this little short stubby man was like, oh, I'm out of breath. And that's what I was trying to avoid with their ass not walking back to this car. So the freaking short stubby man, he's like, you can't take the tripod inside. And so I was like, that sounds stupid. No, that makes no sense. It's an electronic just like a phone. Like, I'm like pleading my case. I'm like, what's the difference between this and a phone? That makes no freaking sense. I'm like, no, I need a supervisor. That don't sound right to me. That sound dumb, right? So it's this like taller black guy standing a little further away. I could tell that he was like over him, because I already saw him talking to somebody else that had came in and telling them that they couldn't have. Anyway, I guess my memory card was full, so it shut off. But so I'm like, no, I'm fighting for my right. Like, no, the camera, first of all, the little geek, he said tripod. This tripod, that's what holds the camera, okay? It's no reason why a tripod can't be in here. So you already done worded it wrong. So now I'm really finna fight for my rights. So the black guy come over and he's like, yeah, miss. And first of all, he's smiling. And I'm like looking at him like, don't smile at me. Like, cause I'm already like knowing based on his tone, he about to side with the white guy. So he like, sorry, ma'am, like literally with a smirk, like you can't. I guess like my ghetto was like amusing to him. I really don't know. I wasn't over the top, but I was like, no, like, and I was smirking a little bit, because it was just like you're not getting ready to do this. I'm not getting ready to leave this courthouse and walk back to my car. Like, no. So he like, you can't have that, ma'am. You're not gonna be able to have that. And I'm like, why? Somebody need to explain to me why. Like, it's an electronic just like a phone. Make it make sense. No. Explain to me why. I need more than that. I need an explanation. So he like, well, we could get one of the JSO officers to confirm what we saying. I'm like, yep, that's what I need. Get an officer. So I'm like, where he at? And the officer come over and he like, hey, you need to calm down with all that. Like, he's smiling too. I don't know what was amusing about the way I was acting, but I low-key was just like, really, like, y'all really finna make me walk back to my car? Like, no. Like, just bypass it. Just let me have my way. Just call it a day. Let me have the camera. Like, just let me have the camera, bro. Just let me have the camera, bro. Just let me have the camera, bro. And he was just like, I actually agree with you. It is just like a camera, the camera that you have on your phone. Like, it's really no difference. And I'm like, exactly. And he's like, we know that, but that's the rules, okay? Go out there and take the camera back and come on in and handle your business. Stop doing all that in here. And I'm just like, I said, so you trying to tell me? He said, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He didn't even let me finish. I made it seem like the walk was like super long, just so I can like really like, you know, voice my side, my argument. And he was just like, yes. He was like, just take a breather when you come back so you can get it together. I was like, I'll be back. And he was like, okay, we'll see you when you get back. So here I am, back out of the car again. So I'm gonna leave this camera in here. I'll pick y'all back up and let y'all know how it went. Hopefully the officer that said I could just pay 10 to get my ticket removed, hopefully he's really like knowing what the hell he talking about. I'm sure he know what he talking about. He an officer. Like, he know what he talking about. It said on the ticket, like he ain't pull it out his ass. So I got the ticket back. And he was right. All I had to do was pay $10 and she got rid of the ticket. She was just getting on me about like the lady that I went up to the window to see. She was getting on to me about, anyway, she was getting on to me saying that my license needs to match like the ticket that was written, because like whatever is sent out is gonna go to my old address. And she said they can write you a ticket for that. Oh, and then when I came back inside, the guys that stopped me because of my camera or whatever, and he was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. And I was like, you ain't sorry. And then he started laughing. I don't know why I show out everywhere I go. I just don't know. I don't know. I just be liking a little bit of drama, just a little bit of something. Nothing too crazy. Let me touch up the gloss. So tonight I'm supposed to be cooking. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start before I pick Fallon up. I pick her up at 5, and I'm not working today, so I'm pulling up at Walmart right now. I just saw an inmate, and it feels good to see inmates out of jail. Really, like, it feels really, really good. A lady just walked up. She passed my car. I had my window up, and she stopped, and I stopped, and I was like, and she was like, roll the window down. So then I rolled the window down, and I was like, I know you. And she was like, I know you too. And I was like, and then we both did, And she was like, where you work at? And I was like, the jail. And because I knew, like, it had to be the jail. Now, the day job that I have, like, I didn't see her there. Like, I was just like, the jail. And she was like, that's where I know you're from. I just got out the jail. I said, girl, don't you go back in there no more. And she had her son with her. She introduced me to her son. It just be good to see inmates getting out and, like, really, like, you know, living in the free world versus being in it. Because sometimes them inmates be in there for years. Hey, don't hit my car, please. Please don't hit my car, sir. Please, because I just want some catfish nuggets. Yeah, sometimes the inmates, they're in there for years. So to see them out and about and enjoying the world and able to eat something other than, you know, what they eat in there, it's just a beautiful thing. And I just told her, I was just like, you know, don't you go back in there. And she introduced me to her son, and she was just like, this is one of the COs at the jail. And I was like, a CO? She was like, oh, the nurse. And then her son was like, oh, one of the nurses at the M2 clinic. I said, what the heck you know about the M2 clinic? Both of y'all stay out of there. But it's just good to see people get out. It's good to see redemption stories, like people get out and not come back and like really do something with themselves. So hopefully she's on the right track and she's headed somewhere better than that, because, you know, we can all do way better than that. I'm getting ready to go on. I can't find a parking space to save my freaking life. AY. Yeah, just follow me and I'll follow back. Alright. So I made it home and I'm about to start cooking. I just want to make sure I'm done before Fallon gets out. It's almost 3 o'clock right now. That's plenty of time. I'm just frying some shrimp. Let me start on the cabbage because the mac and cheese already done.
All of us.
I wanna be with you. 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 If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm in my mind at work, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than two. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I got something. Hold up, we gon' fun function. No assumption. Feeling like Tyson with it. Knock it out Tyson with it. Only for the night, I'm kidding. Only for life, yeah. Only for life, yeah. Only for life, let's get it. Hit that shoulder lean. I know it coming over me. Next stroke overseas. I know what you need. Already on 10, I'm when it come in. I'm finna go out. This feeling don't drought. This party won't end. If I didn't ride, blade on her, would you still?
We are currently getting ready to go to Rio and Medusa. This is my outfit. So scratch that. I changed clothes. I stepped outside. It's cold as shit. So I went back inside and I put on these pants. So my sister got a damn text to her phone talking about dangerously cold weather tonight in Duval County. Protect your plants, people, some shit. I said, Fallon, please bring me my jacket. We're not doing that. You're not gonna freeze me. What the hell you mean? It's been cold every other night. What make this night different? It's going below 20?
It could be.
Bro.
You never know.
I'm finna watch it till you get back in the house. Make sure you lock up. Okay, bye. I said that I had a horrible day. And my mind went right back to that. I was thinking like I probably am having this kind of day because I put that damn negative energy in the. First of all, before I posted that, I didn't look at all the other comments. I just posted it, right? When I posted it, I went and looked at all the other comments after people started responding to me. And I saw people were saying the same thing. Like, it was almost like a tear down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she visibly has makeup on her goddamn upper lip. Like, period. Like, but I really could have just not. I could have just not said anything. Like, what was the point of me adding myself into the equation to be negative too? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. This is a black girl who looked just like me. We need to uplift each other. She got her a sponsorship. Congratulations to her. I went right back on that goddamn page and apologized. Yes, I did. Sure fucking did.
That's what I saw when you tagged her. It was just like, you know, you had to uplift her and stuff like that.
Absolutely fucking not. I wrote, I was just like, you know, I had a horrible day. Like, apparently God saw fit to give you this opportunity. I'm so glad to see other black girls that look like me with sponsorship. Like, you're doing your thing, girl. Like, and she commented back. It took her like 2 days, so maybe she had to think about it.
Either that, or I mean, you know, because it was so many, she couldn't get to it.
That's true. Thing.
Hey,
Update. So we ended up leaving Rio. We stood in the line. We get up, the girl that I'm meeting that has the section or whatever, I see her. And she see me and she like, you know, trying to get my attention. She talking to the guy at the front. And she ended up stepping inside. They pat her down and everything. I'm watching them do that. And then all of a sudden this lady come out and she like, $40 a head. Now mind you, it is. Okay, you gon' okay, I need you to, okay, you messing up my story. Okay. Anyway, it is 5:47 right now. So Rio closed at 7. It's 5:47 and Rio, who is that? And Rio closed at 7. So who getting ready to pay $40 for an hour and 15 minutes? Who? I might look a little broke because nobody got out of line but me and my sister. But we're not doing that.
No, man.
I'm not paying no damn $40 per person for an hour and 15 minutes.
Not harder, baby. I'm not doing
We're not doing that. So now we're sitting out here in Medusa, which wasn't far from where we came from. It was what, maybe 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. They got a little MLK event going on from 7 to 11. So it's almost 6 right now. So I guess we just gonna sit here and look at each other for an hour. The night is turning a little, it's turning a little hectic.
a little sour.
It's turning a little like, what's going on?
But it's all right though, because at the end of the day gonna end.
Right.
And we still gonna have a good time. Watch.
Can I get amen?
Amen.
I know it, bro.
Black
Panther.
Yes. Oh, what they say when it's an older woman sleeping with yeah. You a
know,
job.
a nigga tried to call me a cougar one time. Bitch, that gave you that though. Filet.
Fish fillet.
No.
Chicken fillet.
No. They die quick. You can get them from the fair. Like it's a type. It
Turkey leg.
swims. No, it swims.
Oh, a goldfish.
Yeah. Oh, that movie when she was shitting and the shit ain't come out all the way, so it's halfway, and you call it when you got
Prairie dog.
Never have I ever creeped an ex on social media. I guess they mean never have I ever stalked a nigga on social media, not creeped an ex. That's weird. Have you ever stalked a nigga on social media?
No.
Okay, let me get.
Hey, you gotta be stopped for real. Seriously. What's up with you?
Never have I ever made out in a public place.
Like people around?
Like literally people walking past, they looking right at you. You literally making out in public. I've never done that. Have I ever done that? I definitely did that before. I got a video of it in my phone. I did it in a restaurant. In a Mexican restaurant.
You did it in front of the Mexicanos?
My lip gloss on here.
It's me, like, have I don't know if I've made out in a public place. I don't know.
That shit is nasty.
Never
have I ever been arrested.
You're an asshole! Do I gotta do one for each time? Hell.
Yeah, you gotta do one for each time. I never been arrested. I can't go to jail. I can't do that. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
She trying to tell my business on here.
Never have I ever stolen anything.
How she gonna say it's gone and there's a corner in here?
Girl, that little bit of... It ain't even come out.
You wanna see?
Ooh. Now what? Because we out of liquor.
Bottoms up, bottoms up. Hey, what's in your cup?
Got a couple bottles.
Bottles up, bottles up.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry. I'm really just a lady. I rap Young Money, you know Slim, baby. And we be doing donuts like we riding a 380. We give a lot of money to the babies out of Haiti. Yelling all around the world. Do you hear me? Do you like my body? And a Nikki, ow!
She killed that.
Hey.
Nikki did that. She ate down.
That was
Then
that
she
wrong
put a
one.
tribute in there for Anna Nicole Smith. I know that's right.
Let's do a synonym for poor.
Brokey. Lotto snapped with that song for real. When I first heard that song, I played that song at least twice a day. She snapped bad. It's that damn beat. Ding, 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 ding. And I really can't see because it's damn light. Okay, y'all. I'm at Walmart right now. When I tell you Medusa was so trash. It was so dead. We ended up just leaving because it's just like, okay, like, first of all, we done ordered like 3 drinks apiece. Like, even if it did start like getting lit at like 10 o'clock, by that time our drinks done be done wore off, so we gonna have to buy more drinks. Like, it was just, it just wasn't. No, ma'am. So we ended up just leaving because it's just like, oh, I forgot to get a basket. So we ended up just leaving. So right now I'm in Walmart getting some things for tomorrow, so I don't have to do it because I definitely work tomorrow. Excuse me. They don't lock up till 11 o'clock, so why this lady trying to lock these doors now? I'm really not sure, but lady, you kind of doing a lot. I know you ready to go home, but can we like get the full time frame? At least close it at like maybe like 10:45. Why are you? What time is it right now? It's 10:21. It's 10:21. That's still, people still should be able to come in here and get what they need. She trying to close up too early. Hold on, hold on. I had my baby writer list out of everything that we needed from the grocery store, and I leave the damn list in the car, and I can't go back and get it because if I try to get it, she's gonna lock me out the store. have to go by memory. And the only thing I remember on there is salad. So this chicken right here, so freaking good. I guess it's like the Walmart brand rotisserie chicken or whatever. It's really good. Roast beef, pot roast or anything like that. I've never made pot roast before. Make a pot roast. Can I do it? We got the instructions on this mug. Oh, it do got instructions on it. Remove roast from package, duh. Remove vegetables from package, duh. Oh, it goes in the oven 350 for cook for 4.5 hours. I don't got time to do all that. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta really shop because we run out of time and I ain't got a whole lot of it and they trying to close, and let me just focus.